152 of the Quran Challenge. Today we'll be starting on verse 191 of Surah Al-A'RAF. But before we begin, we'll be reading Surah Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise for Allah, Lord of all worlds. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. The most compassionate, most merciful. Maliki Yawmiddin. Master of the Day of Judgment. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Guide us along the straight path. Siratal lazina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. I mean the path of those you're blessed, not those you're displeased with, or those who are astray. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. أيشركون ما لا يخلق شيئا وهم يخلقون. Do they associate with Allah those idols which cannot create anything but are in fact created? ولا يستطيعون لهم نصرا ولا أنفسهم ينصرون. Which cannot help them or even help themselves. وإن تدعوهم إلى الهدى لا يتبعوكم سواء عليكم عدعوتموهم أم أنتم صامتون. And if you idolaters call upon them for guidance, they cannot respond to you. It is all the same whether you call them or remain silent. إن الذين تدعون من دون الله عباد أمثالكم فادعوهم فليستجيبوا لكم إن كنتم صادقين. Those idols you invoke besides Allah are created beings like yourselves, so call upon them and see if they will answer you if your claims are true. ألهم أرجل يمشون بها أم لهم أيدي يبتشون بها أم لهم أعين يبصرون بها أم لهم آذان يسمعون بها قل ادعوا شركاءكم ثم كيدون فلا تنظرون. Do they have feet to walk with, or hands to hold with, or eyes to see with, or eyes to hear with? Say, O Prophet, call upon your associate gods and conspire against me without delay. إن ولي الله الذي نزل الكتاب وهو يتولى الصالحين. Indeed, my protector is Allah who has revealed this book, for He alone protects the righteous. والذين تدعون من دونه لا يستطيعون نصركم ولا أنفسهم ينصرون. But those false gods you call besides Him can neither help you nor even themselves. وإن تدعوهم إلى الهدى لا يسمعوا وتراهم ينظرون إليك وهم لا يبصرون. If you idolaters call them to guidance, they cannot hear, and you, O Prophet, may see them facing towards you, but they cannot see. خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين. Be gracious, enjoin what is right, and turn away from those who act ignorantly. وإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه سميع عليم. If you are tempted by Satan, then seek refuge with Allah. Surely He is all hearing, all knowing. إن الذين اتقوا إذا مسهم طائف من الشيطان تذكروا فإذا هم مبصرون. Indeed, when Satan whispers to those mindful of Allah, they remember their Lord, then they start to see things clearly. وإخوانهم يمدونهم في الغي ثم لا يقصرون. But the devils persistently plunge their human associates deeper into wickedness, sparing no effort. Heed their brothers. وإذا لم تأتهم بآية قالوا لولا اجتبيتها قل إنما أتبع ما يوحى إلي من ربي هذا بصائر من ربكم وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون. If your prophet do not bring them a sign which they demand, they ask, why do you not make it yourself? Say, I only follow what is revealed to me from my Lord. This Quran is an insight from your Lord, a guide and a mercy for those who believe. وَإِذَا قُرِئَ الْقُرْآنُ فَاسْتَمِعُوا لَهُ وَأَنْصِتُوا لَعَلَّكُمْ تُرْحَمُونَ. When the Quran is recited, listen to it attentively and be silent, so you may be shown mercy. وَاذْكُرْ رَبَّكَ فِي نَفْسِكَ تَضَرُّعًا وَخِيفَةً وَدُونَ الْجَهْرِ مِنَ الْقَوْلِ بِالْغُدُوِّ وَالْآصَالِ وَلَا تَكُن مِّنَ الْغَافِلِينَ. Remember your Lord inwardly, with humility and reverence, and in a moderate tone of voice, both morning and evening, and do not be one of the heedless. إن الذين عند ربك لا يستكبرون عن عبادته ويسبحونه وله يسجدون. Surely those angels nearest to your Lord are not too proud to worship Him, they glorify Him, and to Him they prostrate. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May Allah accept the recitation of Surah Al-A'RAF and forgive me if I made any mistakes while reciting it. We now move on to the next surah, which is Surah Al-Anfal, the spoils of war. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يسألونك عن الأنفال قل الأنفال لله والرسول فاتقوا الله وأصلحوا ذات بينكم وأطيعوا الله ورسوله إن كنتم مؤمنين. They ask you, O Prophet, regarding the spoils of war, say, their distribution is decided by Allah and His Messenger, so be mindful of Allah, settle your affairs and obey Allah and His Messenger, if you are true believers. إنما المؤمنون الذين إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم وإذا تليت عليهم آياته زادتهم إيمانا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. The true believers are those whose hearts tremble at the remembrance of Allah, whose faith increases when His revelations are recited to them, and who put their trust in their Lord. الذين يقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. They are those who establish prayer and donate from what we have provided for them. أولئك هم المؤمنون حقا لهم درجات عند ربهم ومغفرة ورزق كريم. It is they who are the true believers, they who have elevated ranks, forgiveness and an honorable provision from their Lord. كما أخرجك ربك من بيتك بالحق وإن فريقا من المؤمنين لكارهون. Similarly, when your Lord brought you, O Prophet, out of your home for a just cause, a group of believers was totally against it. يجادلونك في الحق بعدما تبين كأنما يساقون إلى الموت وهم ينظرون. They disputed with you about the truth after it had been made clear, as if they were being driven to death with their eyes wide open. وَإِذْ يَعِدُكُمُ اللَّهُ إِحْدَى الطَّائِفَتَيْنِ أَنَّهَا لَكُمْ وَتَوَدُّونَ أَنَّ غَيْرَ ذَاتِ الشَّوْكَةِ تَكُونُ لَكُمْ وَيُرِيدُ اللَّهُ أَنْ يُحِقَّ الْحَقَّ بكلماته ويقطع دابر الكافرين. Remember, O believers, when Allah promised to give you the upper hand over either target, do you wish to capture the unarmed party? But it was Allah's will to establish the truth by His words and uproot the disbelievers. After many years of persecution in Makkah, the Prophet ﷺ and many of his early followers decided to immigrate secretly to Medina, about 250 miles to the north, leaving behind their homes and valuables, which were soon taken over by the pagans of Mecca. To avenge this financial loss, the Prophet ﷺ decided to capture and unarmed Meccan trade caravan headed by Abu Sufyan, the Meccan chief. Eventually the caravan escaped, but the Meccans mobilized an army of over 1,000 well-armed soldiers, more than 3 times the size of the Muslim force. Many Muslims had hoped to capture the caravan without having to meet the Meccan army in battle. Though the Muslims were vastly outnumbered and lightly armed, they still won this decisive battle. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. May Allah accept the citation. May Allah forgive me if I made any mistakes or reciting. May Allah forgive all our sins. Wa ameen. And may Allah protect us from the torment of the hellfire. Ameen. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll be starting on verse 8 of Surah Al-Anfal. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.